Hello everyone and welcome back to Motors&Me. So here is the beauty that replaced my Mark IV Mondeo. As you can see, it is a Mark V Mondeo with the 150 horsepower 2-liter diesel, and it is an estate. Initially, I wanted to get a white one because I'm actually not a fan of red cars. But when I saw this, I immediately fell in love with it. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the color is called ruby red. And yeah, as I said, it's gorgeous. So, as I also mentioned, it is an estate. Actually, I'm also not a fan of estate cars, but I've had this for 2 months already, and I gotta say, it's really practical. I'm liking it. All right, now let's get inside. As you can see, fabric seats. The big infotainment screen. I believe it's Ford Sync 3, which is quite good. I don't really understand why people complain about it. And manual transmission, of course. Ford people will understand. And sometime in the near future, I will probably upload a video talking about Ford transmissions in general. Okay, moving on. Let me start her up. We also have the semi-digital instrument cluster, which is also nice. We also have ambient lighting, which you can't see now because it's daytime. It shines there. These storage areas and back seats. And well, it also, I'm not sure if you can see that, but it has 227,000 kilometers on the clock, which is not exactly little for a 2017 car, but at least I know those are real kilometers. At least I'm 99% sure it's real. And yes, of course, before purchasing this car, I made all the necessary checks online, and I basically know everything there is to know about it, which I will get into in just a bit. Okay, let's shut it off for now and get back outside. Okay, there are a few things that I don't like about it. One of them is it has standard headlights. I would have loved if this car would have the Ford dynamic LED headlights. Not only they look good, but they're very good when driving at night. But oh well. It's not that these headlights are bad or anything, but the Ford dynamic LEDs are on a whole different level. They're really, really good. Now, the place where I bought this car did have a Ford Mondeo with dynamic LEDs, but it was in a color that I don't like, and it was a 2014 model, and most importantly, it was a hybrid, which I absolutely wanted to avoid. So, that was number one of the things that I don't like about this car. Can you spot the second thing? Might be difficult to see because of the sunlight. Now let me walk to the other side. I think it's even harder to see from this side. Anyways, so let me get up close. Oh, maybe you can see it. The front bumper is in a slightly different tone. And the reason is, obviously, it has been repainted. And yes, I already knew about it when I bought the car. Now, when I performed the history check, I did see that there has been a small accident over in Netherlands. And judging by the pictures, somebody must have driven along the front of this car, but way, way too close and scratched it. Now, as I said, judging by the pictures, the headlights were okay, the grille was okay, the bonnet was okay. That's why I don't think it was a head-on collision. Even if it wasn't a bad one. So, what else was repainted? No, The bumper was repainted over in Netherlands, and the painter has obviously done a poor job. The door, this scratch right here, is actually new. It wasn't there. Happened sometime last week, but there also was a big scratch somewhere in this area, and this door was also repainted. But this door was repainted here in Latvia, and that painter has done a way better job than the one over in Netherlands. Now, obviously, this being a used car, you will find more scratches on it. Like, for instance, here, that's a scratch right there. And there's one here on the back, and here the rear bumper, you can see, has sustained some damage over the years. There's a scratch, I'm sure you can see it. And yeah, when you saw the sneak peek video, which was basically a farewell of my Mark Ford Mondeo, you probably saw this. But since this is plastic, I'm not too worried about it. Anyways, now let me open the bonnet. Oh, yeah, and here on the bonnet you can also see some paint has chipped off, probably from small rocks. Anyway, so now where is it? There it is. So yeah, as I said, it has the 150 horsepower 2-liter diesel. The last oil change apparently was last October, which was around 5,000 kilometers ago. The timing belt apparently has been replaced at around 180,000 kilometers. Now, even though the place where I bought this car has a pretty good reputation, I can say, I'm still gonna do an oil change real soon and also have them check on the timing belt. And that is that. This will be my new daily driver for the coming years. And of course, I will keep you posted on how things are doing and maybe do a few mods on it. Just a few. All right. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.